All right, the next step of my video is I'm going to go over the row stroke with Jeff, my illustrious helper here. The four different phases of the row stroke are the drive, the finish, the recovery, and the catch. Generally, what I'd like to see Jeff start off in the finished position, where he's going to come all the way back, his legs are extended straight, his back is in the 1 o'clock position, and the arms are all the way flat, wrists are flat with the paddle to his chest. This is what we would consider the complete and correct finished position. From this position, he's going to go into the recovery position, where he allows his hands to go out, his body to follow, and then his knees to come up, which in this position it creates a box for his knees to insert into to keep him from his paddle having to go over his knees. And then it comes into the catch position next. The catch position is where he gets ready to go into the drive. But from this position, a few of the key parts is he should see his back is in a 90-degree angle. His lower legs are in a 90-degree angle as well, which allows for proper drive from this position. And his paddle should be with his arms extended out. And then this goes into the drive position where he shoots his legs out, which allows him to lay his body back and to bring his arms in, which gives the most efficient manner possible for the most power of the output. Jeff's going to demonstrate a few of this entire stroke from start to finish. Again, as you can notice, he comes into the recovery. He allows his hands and bodies to go before his knees, and then he gets the maximum drive during the drive process. That concludes the four basic steps of the whole process of the stroke. Next, I'm going to have Jeff demonstrate a few of the bad techniques, common errors that we would notice in a beginning stroke, a beginning row. And what he's doing now is he's allowing his knees to go before his hands on the recovery. So a cue that I would give Jeff here would be to allow his hands to go before he allows his knees to come up, which would put him back in the proper position of the stroke. Okay? And then the next, another fatal flaw that we see with the stroke is what we call shooting the tail. As you can see, Jeff is shooting his legs out but not moving his upper body in sync with the whole motion. So from here I would have Jeff correct this by slowing down his shooting of his butt and bringing his hips and his body back at the same time, allowing him to have the finished position with the paddle in his chest. And another common area that we see is a lot of rowers, they lay back too much in the finished position, where they think pulling it over the top of their head, the paddle on the top of their head, and all that is going to give them more efficiency and more distance, but all they're doing is really wasting efficiency here. So with that's corrected by just noting that stop at the 1 o'clock position and finishing with the paddle right in the middle of the chest. Thank you. How was that, Joe?
Not for me to decide.